Hello, welcome to my presentation. Today our topic is World Englishes in 2000 and beyond. First of all, we have some keywords we should know the meanings of before we get into the actual presentation. So the first and most important one is lingua franca. It is the common language among people from different countries. For this era, it is English, but before it was French. It means that two people from different countries can most likely talk in English and understand and connect each other very well. And mutual intelligibility. This means two people from different countries can understand each other, and this is possible thanks to a common lingua franca. It is needed for people from other countries to have connections with people of different nationalities, and it's important for economical and educational reasons. Globalization is making a language easier to learn and understand. Again, we can use English as an example for this. There have been some alterations in the English language to make it easier for other people to adapt to it, and it is a rather flexible language, and so it can be used for different cultures and languages as well. And localization is adapting the language to fit other cultures, like say in Turkey, there are some people can slightly change the meaning of some English words and sentences to make it fit their culture and make it easier to understand this way. And the three circles of English. Inner circle is the countries where English is spoken as a native language, like Canada, USA, UK. And outer circle is countries where English is spoken next to the native language. In these countries, they still have their own languages, but they also use English daily. For example, Malaysia, Singapore, India, Philippines, and expanding circle. These are the countries where English is taught as a foreign language, like Japan, China, Korea, Norway, and Brazil. In these countries, you can't just go up to someone and expect them to talk a decent English, because it's not part of their daily lives. But like say in India, I think English is there are more people speaking English than there are people speaking Indian. So outer circle countries tend to be better at English than expanding circle countries. And of course, there have been people who made some alterations in the English language to make it easier to understand and have a rather global language, like they globalized it. And Peter Stevens invented the C-speak. It is maritime international communication. In this, there are some new words that have a common meaning. One, like when someone says Mayday, it is clear it's a distress call, or when someone says say again, it has a really close meaning to other languages to that, just as say again. And in C-speak, when you're asking a question, you must specify that you're asking a question before the sentence, and in the same way, you must specify that you're answering a question before the sentence. And Randall Quick invented the nuclear English. It restricts the polysemic models like may and can. So practically speaking, there is no difference between he may go and he can go. But when someone says he can go, it means he is capable of that. Like he has the means to. But when someone says he may go, it means someone allows him to leave, that he is permitted to leave. And Suzuki And the Anglic. Um, in Anglic, language components that reflects English culture should be omitted. Like if someone is just specific to English culture, we should just stop using that when talking with other people who aren't native to English. Like idioms, historical sayings, and colloquial speech. A really known example is "It's raining cats and dogs." For someone who doesn't speak English in a native on a native level, this doesn't mean anything. Like the idiom "bite the bullet," this doesn't mean anything because it's an idiom. But Suzuki says, and is partially right, so if we want to make English and easier to understand for people who are learning is it as a native language, as a foreign language, we should get rid of some words and idioms to make it easier for them. And that was it. Thank you for listening to me.